Lopa's magical moments. Today I'm going to tell you a story about Cinderella. So let's get on to the video. Once upon a time, there was a very beautiful girl. Her mother died when she was too young. Her father married again, but his wife was not kind to the girl. She had two daughters who were also weak. So the little girl had to live with her cruel stepmother and two unkind stepsisters. The poor little girl had to do every household work. At night, after finishing all her works, she had to sleep by the hearth in the warm cinders. That is why she was called Cinderella. One day, the king of that country announced a grand dance. He invited all the young girls as he wished to choose his queen from them. Their family also received the invitation. On that very day, the stepmother called Cinderella and said, "Listen, Cinderella, we are going to the royal party. Meanwhile, you stay at home and do all household work." Cinderella begged her stepmother to allow her to go to the royal ball, but her stepmother did not agree. "You have no proper clothes and you cannot dance," said her stepmother. Poor Cinderella could not do anything except shopping. "Oh God, how poor I am," she said to herself. She could not stop her tears falling down the kitchen floor. Suddenly, there was a flash of light and a lovely fairy appeared before Cinderella. "Don't worry, my dear. You can also dance there." Saying this, the fairy waved her magic wand and turned a pumpkin into a coach and 5 mice into 5 horses. Then the fairy touched Cinderella with her magic wand. Within a moment, Cinderella turned into a charming girl. In a royal dress and expensive jewelries, the girl was very much surprised. "Don't be afraid, Cinderella. I am your fairy godmother," said the fairy. "I have come to help you. Now you may go to the royal party. But remember, when it will be 12 in the palace clock, you have to return home. Otherwise, the spell will lose its effect." The fairy then disappeared. So, Cinderella climbed the carriage and came to the king's palace. When she entered the palace ballroom, everybody turned to her. Nobody recognized her, not even her stepmother and stepsisters. "Who is she?" whispered everybody. The king himself was so amazed by her beauty that he danced only with her. He had fallen in love with her. They danced till it was midnight. The palace clock started to strike 12. In the middle of so noise, Cinderella heard the bell. "It's 12 o'clock," she said to herself. "I have to return." So she was in a hurry. She rushed towards the door. In this hustle and bustle, she lost one of her shoes, but there was no time to find it. The king was astonished. He noticed that single shoe and took it. "How can I find that beautiful girl?" he thought. He decided to marry the girl. whose foot would be fitted to the shoe, the king sent his messengers all over his kingdom. So every maiden tried to put her foot, but all attempts were in vain. At last, the messengers arrived at Cinderella's house. Her stepsisters failed to put on the shoe. "Is there any girl left in your house?" asked the stepmother. "Only Cinderella, a poor servant girl, but she did not go to the ball," replied the stepmother. But the messengers insisted to bring her, and the stepmother had to call the girl at last. So Cinderella came and tried to put on. What a marvelous! The shoe fitted her perfectly. The messengers were very glad to find her. They led her to the royal palace. The king and Cinderella got married in the royal grandeur. They lived happily ever after. Guys, I think you all liked this video. If you did, smash the like button, share it to all, and please do subscribe my channel and press the bell icon ding. So till then, bye bye everybody.